What did you see out there today?
I don't know. I'm just grateful. It's crazy. Like, I've been in this league for 13 years, and choosing to come back here in the offseason, we didn't know what it was going to look like. And, moments like this, times like this, you realize you made the right decision. Mini has become home for me, and I want to give my best. And today, whether the ball goes in or whether it doesn't, I feel so much love. And I think that's why I'm able to come out here and do my thing. I feel so loved and appreciated for who I am. And I just love the game, and I want to win. And so I'm just grateful to these fans, grateful to this organization that allows me to be myself each and every day. My family, my support system, I don't know. I'm just like overwhelmed with joy and happiness and grateful and just being grateful. I love this game and it's been so good to me. And so, when I have opportunities like that, I want to give it back.
Kayla McBride, born June 25th, 1992, in Erie, Pennsylvania, is an American professional basketball player whose career has taken her from the courts of a small Pennsylvania city to the biggest stages of women's basketball.
She's so swaggy.
A 5'11" shooting guard, McBride is best known for her smooth three-point shooting, competitiveness, durability, and ability to deliver in important moments. She currently plays for the Minnesota Lynx in the WNBA and Fenerbahce in Turkey during the international season. The WNBA lists her as a 12-year veteran and career averages of 14.7 points, 3.2 rebounds, and 2.5 assists per game. McBride's career has also produced 5 WNBA All-Star selections, 4 EuroLeague Women Championships, and a 2024 EuroLeague Women Final 4 MVP award. Away from basketball, she has developed interests in business, including a planned coffee shop venture with her younger sister Carly. In July 2026, the sisters announced plans for 1122 Coffee Company in downtown Concord, North Carolina, with a planned September opening and a living room atmosphere. Her exact wealth has never been officially disclosed. Some celebrity wealth publications have estimated her net worth at about $5 million, although such figures should be treated as estimates rather than verified financial statements. Her income now includes a significantly larger WNBA salary under the league's new financial structure. Her reported 2-year Minnesota contract has an average annual value of roughly $1.22 million. Among the more personal things associated with McBride are her 6 tattoos, including one representing her siblings and her beloved dog Tucker. Her official website says the tattoo reading KKJ symbolizes Kayla, Carly, Aaron, and Jaden, an infinity symbol reflecting how important her family is to her. The record-breaking chapter. Latest news as of 2026. Kayla McBride is currently enjoying one of the most spectacular stretches of her professional career. On August 9th, 2026, she produced a performance that immediately entered WNBA history. Facing the Dallas Wings, McBride scored a career-high 43 points while making 10 three-pointers, setting the WNBA record for most three-pointers made by a player in a single game. She shot 16 of 21 from the field as Minnesota won 103-90. The victory also helped the Lynx become the first WNBA team to clinch a playoff berth in 2026. The performance came only weeks after McBride had already been named Western Conference Player of the Week for July 13th to 19th. During that 3-game stretch, she averaged 28.3 points, 3.3 rebounds, and 1.7 steals, while shooting 59.6% from the field and 44.4% from three-point range. Her 2026 resurgence has been particularly notable because she was not selected to the WNBA All-Star team this season despite entering the summer as a 5-time All-Star. By late July, she had emerged as one of the league's leading scorers and one of Minnesota's most important offensive weapons. McBride has also secured her future in the emerging world of 3-on-3 basketball. In July 2026, Unrivaled announced that she had signed a multi-year agreement to return for the league's 3rd season in 2027. Erie roots, where the basketball story began. McBride grew up as the oldest daughter of Lamont and Luann McBride. She has 3 younger siblings, brother Aaron and sisters Carly and Jaden. Basketball became a family language. Carly played college basketball at Indiana University, while her other siblings also participated in sports. Her father played an especially important role in introducing her to basketball. Lamont officiated high school games and worked basketball camps. and Kayla was already attending camps and learning basketball drills when she was only 4 years old. She eventually became a familiar presence on the courts around Erie, including Burton Park, where she often competed against boys. Those experiences helped develop the toughness that would later define her professional career. Rather than being intimidated by bigger opponents, McBride embraced the challenge. Her official biography describes how she learned to earn respect on the court through her shooting and ball handling ability. Villa Maria Academy, the making of a Pennsylvania star. McBride attended Villa Maria Academy in Erie, where she developed into one of Pennsylvania's premier high school basketball players. She helped Villa Maria compile a remarkable 106-15 record during her career, including Pennsylvania Class AA state championships in 2009 and 2010. As a senior, she averaged 20.5 points, 11.8 rebounds, and 5.6 steals per game. Her high school resume earned her major honors. She was named Pennsylvania Class AA Player of the Year in 2009 and 2010, and was the 2010 Pennsylvania Gatorade Player of the Year. She also finished her Villa Maria career holding school records for points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocked shots. Notre Dame, 4 Final Fours and a lasting legacy. In 2010, McBride joined the University of Notre Dame, beginning a college career that would establish her as a national star. Her freshman season was unusual because academic issues forced her to miss part of the campaign. She nevertheless appeared in 19 games and averaged 8.7 points and 3.3 rebounds. As a sophomore, she became a full-time starter, appearing in all 39 games and averaging 11.6 points. She also shot 91.9% from the free throw line, leading the Big East in that category. Her junior season brought another major step forward. McBride averaged 15.9 points, 4.6 rebounds, and 2.4 assists and earned all Big East recognition. Notre Dame again reached the Final Four. By her senior year, McBride had developed into the Fighting Irish's leading offensive weapon. She started all 38 games and posted career-best averages of 17.6 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 3.8 assists. She helped Notre Dame reach another NCAA championship game, where the Irish eventually lost to Connecticut. McBride scored 21 points in her final collegiate game. Across 133 games at Notre Dame, she averaged 14.1 points, 4.6 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. She graduated in May 2014 from Notre Dame's Mendoza College of Business with a bachelor's degree in marketing. The WNBA door opens in San Antonio. McBride entered the 2014 WNBA draft with a reputation as one of the best guards in college basketball. The San Antonio Stars selected her 3rd overall. She immediately made an impact, starting all 34 games as a rookie and averaging 13.0 points. She was a unanimous selection to the WNBA All-Rookie team and finished 3rd in Rookie of the Year voting. In 2015, she earned her first WNBA All-Star selection. Her scoring continued to develop, and in 2016, she averaged a then-career-best 17.1 points per game despite a foot injury limiting her to 17 games. She returned strongly in 2017, averaging 15.4 points and recording a career-high 31 points against the New York Liberty. Las Vegas, McBride finds another gear. When the San Antonio franchise relocated to Las Vegas and became the Las Vegas Aces in 2018, McBride entered a new phase of her career. The move proved beneficial. In 2018, she averaged a career-best 18.2 points per game and was selected to the All-Star game. She also produced a career-high 38-point performance against the Dallas Wings. The Aces became serious contenders in 2019, finishing 21-13 and reaching the WNBA semifinals. McBride earned another All-Star selection, her 4th overall at the time. In the pandemic-shortened 2020 season, she started all 22 games as Las Vegas finished 18-4 and advanced to the WNBA Finals. The Aces ultimately lost the championship series to the Seattle Storm. Minnesota Lynx, finding a basketball home. In 2021, McBride signed with the Minnesota Lynx, beginning what has become one of the most important chapters of her career. Minnesota quickly became more than another basketball destination. McBride has described the organization as a saving grace, and said she found a home there quickly after feeling lost when she left Las Vegas. Her three-point shooting became increasingly important. In 2024, she became the first Lynx player to make more than 100 three-pointers in a single regular season. She was also selected to her 5th WNBA All-Star game, her first as a Lynx player, and helped Minnesota reach the WNBA Finals. In 2026, Minnesota rewarded her with a new 2-year contract, keeping one of the league's most dependable perimeter shooters in the Lynx system. Europe, a second career across the Atlantic. McBride has also built an impressive international resume. She has played professionally in Hungary, Russia, and Turkey, representing clubs including Unica Sopron, Nadezhda Orenburg, Yakin Dogu Universitesi, and UMMC Ekaterinburg. Her relationship with Turkish powerhouse Fenerbahçe became particularly successful. She joined the club in 2020 and helped it reach multiple EuroLeague finals before winning the competition in 2023 and 2024. In 2024, McBride was named EuroLeague Women Final 4 MVP, adding another major individual honor to her resume. Her overseas career has allowed her to remain one of the most experienced American guards competing internationally, while continuing to develop her game outside the WNBA season. Unrivaled and the new era of women's basketball. McBride was also part of the inaugural season of Unrivaled, the innovative 3-on-3 women's basketball league created by Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart. She played for the Laces during the league's 2025 season and was named to the All-Unrivaled first team. In July 2026, the league confirmed that McBride would return on a multi-year agreement beginning with its 2027 season. The opportunity gives McBride another platform to compete against elite players while remaining connected to the rapidly expanding women's professional basketball industry. A private life built around family, faith, and Tucker. McBride is known for maintaining considerable privacy regarding her romantic life. There is no reliably confirmed public information that she is married or has children, so claims about a husband, partner, or children should be treated cautiously. Faith is nevertheless an important part of her public identity. On her official website, McBride writes openly about believing in God and describes faith as something she carries with her every day. Family remains central to her life. Her KKJ tattoo is a permanent tribute to her siblings, showing how strongly she identifies with the family that supported her development. She is also devoted to her dog, Tucker, whom she has had since he was a puppy. In 2026, Tucker helped inspire one of McBride's most visible charitable efforts. Giving back, McBride's philanthropic side. McBride's philanthropy has taken a particularly meaningful turn in 2026. She joined Humane World for Animals Points for Pets initiative. Under the campaign, every point McBride scores during the 2026 WNBA regular season triggers 250 meals for pets and their families in underserved communities, while every three-pointer she makes generates another 1,000 meals. Her involvement reflects how her basketball success can be translated into direct community impact. Earlier in her life, McBride also participated in charitable fundraising. In 2011, she and Elijah McBride organized a drive-through lemonade stand benefiting Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation for Childhood Cancer, raising funds for pediatric cancer causes. Beyond basketball, building a business legacy. McBride is now beginning to build a future beyond the basketball court. In July 2026, she and her sister Carly McBride Weber announced plans to open 1122 Coffee Company in downtown Concord, North Carolina. The 643-square-foot shop is expected to open by September 2026, with its name inspired by the address where the sisters grew up. Their goal is to make the cafe feel less like a conventional coffee shop and more like a welcoming living room. The venture provides a glimpse into McBride's ambitions beyond basketball. Family, business, community, and creating something that can continue after her playing career ends. The legacy of McBuckets. As of 2026, Kayla McBride's career is no longer simply the story of a talented guard who made it to the WNBA. It is the story of an athlete who has continually reinvented herself. From Erie playgrounds to Villa Maria, from Notre Dame's Final Fours to San Antonio, Las Vegas, Minnesota, and the European basketball scene, McBride has built a reputation on consistency, toughness, and elite shooting. And at 34, she is proving that her best chapters may not be behind her. Her 43-point explosion and WNBA record 10 three-pointers on August 9th, 2026 transformed an already impressive career into another piece of basketball history. With a new Lynx contract, a growing business venture, another unrivaled season ahead, and an international resume filled with championships. Kayla McBride has established herself as far more than a scorer. She is a veteran leader, entrepreneur, international champion, and one of the defining three-point shooters of her generation.